Bing, now we live. I ain't responsible for nothing you say from this point on. That's on y'all. And don't come to behave. Because it was loose. I only catch the end. I ain't even catch the whole show today, Trev.
You so busy, but at least I have
catch
my
the
cookies.
Man, what happened? I get all the pungal up today, man.
I have my cookies.
I jacked myself up today and mix up some things.
Jobs.
Yeah,
I got you.
I mixed up a couple of things, and so I had to, because I was planning on coming.
You was forget me on Thursday, but that's all right.
No, it ain't
I
no
saw
forget.
finished up.
You don't forget.
This is only until June. Burger King is only for 3 months.
You know renewal?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Okay. But we'll see, especially if your numbers keep giving it again. They better. They'll be fools not to.
Oh.
They would be fools
Burger
not
King
to.
was like the club today. I had all kind of people stopping in.
And I hear in the background, hey, I do an audience.
That's right.
Big time audience.
I gotta start sneaking in my tequila to put in. No, let me not say that.
Put it in something disguise.
Yeah.
Let's see that. You got this guy
Excuse me,
right
this is my kombucha.
What it is?
I had my Burger King, look, I had my Burger King soda, like Greg would say. Soda. And this is my kombucha because I have to put some good bacteria in my colon. The PLP finally cleaned out my colon.
What does
So-
what else a cleanse, eh? That's the ultimate cleanse.
That was a high colonic.
Mother flip.
High pressure. Pressure
Jeez.
cleaning.
Woo!
Oh boy.
It was
But again,
beautiful.
anyway, we said it last night on the show. Now hearing that Glenn has lost her seat, that means that no female can be in charge of the PLP. I kind of sad.
Why?
Because we still, the Bahamas.
You
is
think she was going to get that anyhow?
Yeah, she was. 'Cause
Over
Brandon-
Brave and Chester?
Yeah, man.
I think
I don't think
Chester's a newcomer and Brave is tainted by.
I think Brave would have.
Brave is tainted by Togi and Bobo, isn't it?
That's what it is.
And
Mobile.
Yeah.
But we let that
Prime
fly.
Minister, eh?
Yeah, the Prime Minister bought fish from Togi and Bobo.
So you can't use
But
that.
there's brave people though.
You can't use that.
Oh, by the way, I can need Togi and Bobo to give all them contracts for the ministry back. Thanks.
I need a certain PLB vice chairman to give that contract back too.
Boy, look here. I wish Greg, how come me and you don't get contracts? James
I don't
get
want that.
contracts?
I actually don't want
I
that.
get some
Greg, you
contracts.
wouldn't want to be the official cookie maker for the government?
I
You know how
don't
much
care.
advance the government is
Let me
on?
tell you.
I
Okay,
can
here's,
say a bit, and if I get it, I get it.
here's my thing, Chrissy.
I lose out a long time to certain companies.
Me too. I've
But-
lost many PR and marketing contracts
but-
because they said I was too expensive.
When I do get it, they're small.
Yeah.
My thing is, the way I building is like we call it
Outside the government.
grassroots. So my base, I can have my base regardless.
You like Barack?
And ain't no company could get petty and pull away a
Yeah.
huge chunk of my revenue.
Yeah, like Wendy's.
You understand? Like no company, because
You
I
missed
don't,
that just now.
because I don't have no large company contracts.
You need
So
some-
they have nothing on me. I mean, if they come, they come.
Greg, when I was in LA, the money we spent on catering,
It's
I'm
ridiculous.
telling you,
It's ridiculous.
it's amazing how much the government spends on catering.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Now, maybe because we were Los Angeles and we were required to show off and ball, but you look here, Greg, that's a good $500,000
No, I don't.
a year
Listen,
contract.
listen. I ain't saying that I don't want it or I wouldn't take it. What I'm saying
Well,
is
like
that's
good lobbying
not
for Greg.
that's not my focus to say. Let me go put in these bids and
Okay.
try to seek these contracts.
But we said it
You know
on
what I mean?
Facebook so somebody can plant something in their ear.
Yeah, especially
Well,
for these nice little cookie caterer.
Man, can you
Especially-
imagine? And you know what I tell you? We got to get cute. What was our idea for the cookie caterer? We was going to do something.
Which one?
Remember the thing we was talking about doing the smaller cookie something, what it was, and we had a funny name for it. Greg, what was that day?
I can't remember.
Girl, you
See?
need to write these things down.
You
girl,
know?
in your notes.
Lord, what it was? Sweet.
I can't remember.
Oh, Lord, sweet.
Because you sure that was me?
Yeah, Greg, you trying to say I'm mixing up my man?
I mean, I know you're getting up there in age.
You know what?
Greg, come on, Greg.
Now my head bad too now.
Greg,
Harry.
Greg.
Lord, what we can call this finger now?
That's Chrissy Love.
That's mine. That's my charger. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
But I don't, does it have juice?
Yeah, does it?
Yeah, two more. Just the Android or iPhone.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You're
that's right.
welcome.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. That ain't necessarily my focus.
Oh, okay.
But I ain't gonna turn it down.
Okay. I so happy
Opportunity
to be,
arise.
this is the before show. I so happy to
Yeah.
be back and don't watch nothing.
Yeah,
I
man,
ain't
you've
been
been in a long
I
time.
ain't been in 3 weeks.
You've been more than that. 3 weeks? What funny about 3 weeks?
Yeah, I've done 3 Burger King shows.
Okay. No man, you've been more than that.
No, man.
Yeah, but
I did?
yeah, but you've been here for under the rug. That's not your show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
I miss don't watch nothing, though.
Yeah.
I feel so safe here. See, when I out on the road, although I ain't scared no more.
I see you getting
Gone! I walk up. This is how I walk up Burger King.
I was watching all that.
Why you didn't come by Thelma Gibson and hail us?
I was so. I was doing so much.
Was Greg voicing me with a full bottle or what?
What I do?
Greg, I listen to that show. I say, boy, Greg is still give me now.
What a sec.
And I am the
Greg
queen of
stink.
Stokes. Greg is very stinking. You know when
He's
Keitra
stink.
said Greg Petty, I
You don't
didn't
believe
see
that?
it because on Reality Check he was in a different zone.
Yeah.
But now that he like broke out, Greg was dirty whining all over me yesterday. I mean, shaming me.
Well, you know when you're on radio,
He was right though.
You gotta be a little decent. You gotta be a little decent on radio.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, he was playing dead.
But I used to throw little things on the radio too.
Yeah,
Just
but
not
no.
as much.
You are the throwing
Comfortable.
jazz champion.
But no, you're more comfortable doing what you're doing this way.
Oh, yes.
So you broke out too. You wasn't like this on radio.
No, Greg is be sousing me right up.
No man. Only when you need it. You know when I gotta get you.
They say Greg got you in control, but I'm like this. I older than his mom.
Just gotta keep you in line because especially for the past couple of weeks, I tell you you've been running 2-hour commercials for the F&M at least 2 times a week.
Greg, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
Greg.
But it's alright. I get
It
it.
wasn't not 2 hours. Maybe
The whole
an
show.
hour.
The whole show.
An hour.
I tell you the F&M tried to run me out of the office.
You told me
Other
that.
Elizabeth constituents.
The F&M run you.
They tried to run.
Marguerite run you.
Yeah, whoever that gal is.
Marguerite run you.
Yeah. Huh.
Marguerite Rabbit. That's how you know what that is? That's Ethiopia, my man. Remember the lady?
What's
who-
she name?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
Isn't that a beautiful name?
Wonderful.
Ethiopia.
Wow.
That's like the one who tells you that her daughter says she's before PLP, she threw out the car.
Oh yeah. Let's see this. Boy, look here.
That was a joke though. These are jokes. Everybody say jokes.
Boy, look here.
Jokes.
I ain't gonna lie. Some of these people,
Serious.
I think.
Well, my family just cut me off because of my opinions. My family, I tell you, they rabid. I want to say hi to my family are rabid crabs. They crabby, dead crabby. Crabby.
Hold up, you turned on now? Everybody okay?
Yeah, I did, but I'm still gloating. And what I like, they start calling me. They start to be like, I mean,
BTC ain't called you yet?
no, I said BTC.
They ain't called you yet?
They ain't call me yet, but they can call me.
They
Because
got
guess
it.
what? The day before election, I reached out to them. Because see, I knew the salami might have happened.
Serious so long.
What they say when
I'm
you reach out to
still
them?
surprised that it was this big.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
I am freaking. I got. When I could talk.
And I love the
Let me do this
F&M.
last year.
But it
You
too
get
extra,
into that.
man. It
Yeah.
too. That's but you know this is good because the Bahamian people they have to do their part to be the opposition. You know Bahamians lazy.
But I need them to give us a tool to be the opposition. I need
yes,
that
well,
freedom of
first thing,
information.
freedom of information, powers of recall.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need that ASAP.
That's what that power recall happened.
It is gonna happen.
Think
Now
so?
it's gonna be hard. You see, in our law, we got this British common law. This jack us up. Like why you can't have a combination? What are you doing the show before the show starts? Let me ask you.
Go ahead.
Get in, this is
All right, let me go start. I was just sharing the video. You want to share it?
It's the pre-show.
I'm trying to
It's
get
the
up.
pre-show. It's the pre-show.
Chrissy, you
It's
share?
the pre-show. Hold on, my phone down.
See?
Charge it.
All
It's the
this
pre-show.
time?
I should entrepreneur.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the
I appreciate
pre-show.
that.
What Galen? What's the song Galen Travis is sing? It's the
After show.
How you
That's the
sing the
after
pre-show?
We ain't got no pre-show song.
Oh, okay.
You gotta make up.
The light doesn't stay on while it's charging?
No, put it on though.
Okay.
Ain't it? Do you see the lightning bolt?
Let me see. Let me.
No, it's
get
dead,
this.
dead.
All right.
That's why I want to break the thing on top of the thing.
You need
Okay,
a charger?
yeah, guess what? Give me it, because my phone have a little bit of juice. Oh, no, I don't.
No, that's an iPhone.
Oh, that's an iPhone.
Put the surge protector
This
on
an
top of the
iPhone?
table, man.
Oh, wait, look here, you balling now.
Hold on, I got a short iPhone charger.
Lord, I remember when I had a 6 Plus. Those were the days. And you knew who you were then. Where's that song
I
from?
have no idea.
Boy, you know, I
Yeah,
gotta
this is a
stop
long
hanging
one.
around y'all young children. You don't know that song?
Let me get my thing on the wall.
And y'all are musicians. Anyway.
I'm
You know what? Hi, I need some 70s.
You get a wall piece?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
It's the theme from All in the Family when Edith and Archie are at the piano. Those were the days.
That's an old movie or something?
Jeez, anyway, you know what? I can't
Just
take
get
it.
unplugged.
I can't take it.
This one need to be-
You said that's an old movie.
What's that?
All in the Family.
What it is?
You don't know what All in the Family is?
You don't know what it is, you know.
I don't know what it is.
I have to really get back to hanging out with people who born in the 70s.
You sure?
No, I think
We just keep you young, you gotta get yourself.
I think
Yeah,
you
y'all
like
do keep
hanging
me
out.
young.
I think you like hanging out.
We just
No,
keep you
it's not.
young.
For some reason, young people are attracted to me. I don't know why. I was trying to hang out with
That's a
old
good
people.
thing. That's a
Yeah.
good thing.
All in the Family was a sitcom with
you
Carol
doing?
O'Connor.
Let them plug it in that.
Okay, Carol O'Connor
Mhm.
and Gene Stapleton. It's actually the precursor to the Jeffersons. The Jeffersons came from All in the Family.
Oh. Okay.
Lord, my
Now,
ministry is never done,
I know the
Lord.
Jeffersons.
My ministry of teaching the youth STEM.
The youth stamp.
These
youth STEM.
millennials who don't know caca.
Did anyone see the proposed cabinet?
Yeah, I saw that.
All right, you all ready?
The official one or the other one that has a bunch of garbage on it?
Oh no, which one? Because I saw some garbage.
I saw one. I agree with the majority of them, but Renwood Wells is
No, Renwood Wells need to dissolve.
Slide the thing down.
I really wish he
Okay, this is my code for Renwood. You ready? What I spelling out?
What is it?
L
I.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but here's the thing.
That's the berry. What's our big berry Christy doing right now?
I don't care.
He going to Atlanta.
Tarzan in
I
the
really don't
jungle had a bellyache. Want to use the toilet? Oh wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Man, I couldn't do that when I was little. Wait, hold on.
It requires some.
Yes, there's a confirmation for Angliston. Glennis gone. Joy Thompson. Glennis is gone.
Wow.
Gone.
I kind of sad, but
I like.
Anyhow, let me start. We can get into that. I will save that for the show. Let me start. All right, welcome back. Under the rug. Big day today. Chrissy, you go and get all your makeup. Do you still dancing? You was dancing from last night. Boy, we get loose in Taj Mahal last night.
Look here, we had fun, eh?
Boy, look here, we get dead loose last night. That was fun.
Greg, and you were so good.
Listen,
Trapsy, but good.
Well, I learned from the best. That was a grand celebration for many people in the country. Jay Isaacs is here. He's back. Jay, I know in last week.
Yeah, Jay is back. He was here the week I missed.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Oh yeah, last week with Brandon.
I couldn't come when Brandon was there. I might have carried on.
I would have loved to see that.
I might have slapped the lighthouse out there. But he's from John.
Oh Lord.
Anyway, Lord.
Anyhow, yeah. So, for those of you, I know you're all tuning in because there was a. Hold on, let me plug the thing in.
Something happened yesterday. Remind me.
Something big.
Something. Jay, you remember what happened?
What's happened? Something blew up under the bridge.
Yeah, so I heard.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't even hear much about that.
And that man, he apparently has like burns over 80% of his body. Lord, I hope he healed. Can you imagine the pain?
There was an individual.
Yeah, it was some tanker trying to load the ship, the mail. You know the mail boats are.
Yeah.
Apparently that's what happened. There was some explosion. But you know how Bahamas.
I didn't know.
Bahamas has sucked the holes to damn transfer gas. You know what we get anyway. No, I'm not saying that's what happened, but yeah, apparently 80%. Can you imagine?
80%.
Can you imagine the burns?
Jesus
when I get a plop from the chicken fat, I just want dead.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's tragic, terrible.
Yeah, we hope he gets better.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah. Well,
That's
at least
so
he's still
sad,
alive,
though. Yeah, he
It could've
alive.
been a lot worse.
But look here, when you're a burn patient, you got to scrub them scabs off. You know how much pain that is?
That's. Oh.
And you know who barely alive?
Who?
The Progressive Liberal Party. So, after last night's general election.
I thought he was talking about something.
After last night's general election, and we just got confirmation today.
Note to self: stay, Greg, friend. Me diarize that.
Last night, we went home with the
11.
FNM having 35 of the 39 seats, and now we just found out today that they now have 36, as Glennis Hanna Martin has lost. So it's a clean sweep for New Providence. Not a seat in New Providence for the Progressive Liberal Party. Not a seat in Grand Bahama for the Progressive Liberal Party. They only have the Cat Island seat. Well, it's Cat Island and one next island.
Cat Salvador
Cat
Rumkey.
Island and San Salvador Rumkey, which is Brave Davis. Then we also have Exuma.
Yeah.
And
Chester Cooper.
Andrus.
the last one was
Pice
South
Valley.
Andres. South Andres.
They
How
still
Pice
vote
Valley?
for Pice
Because
Valley.
guess what? Kemps Bay in South Andres, that is the cradle of PLP St. Linden. The Kemps Bay Hotel looked like a skeleton still there. But there's some of the
goodness,
PLP.
man.
Remember Kemps Bay St. Andres brought St. Linden a Rolls Royce, remember?
I know nothing about it. Oh, I heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't got no sense. So, it was a clear...
What you eat today?
No,
Listen, I just
but it
being
is true.
honest.
It is true.
Because
It is true.
after this horrid, and I think...
Picewell was one of the worst MPs, period.
Yeah.
He's awful.
And I think many people are in agreement that this probably was the worst government that the Bahamas has ever seen in its history.
Yes.
A lot of people are saying that, and I second that. I agree. Now, I wasn't expecting this kind of sweep.
No.
Yeah.
I really was anticipating Leslie Miller as much as I want him going.
Yes.
I was expecting him.
Hold on.
Mitchell.
Leslie, pay your light bill, please. Thank you. Thanks. You and Leslie, pay your light bill.
I
How
was
about that?
expecting him to retain.
Fred
I was
Mitchell,
expecting Fred Mitchell
Yeah.
to retain. Now,
Okay.
I've been saying for a while.
Hold on.
Wait, what happened? What going on? What
Apparently,
about?
Glennis is just, they're doing a recount in
A
Angliston.
recount of a recount?
Of a recount.
A recount.
Yeah, and
Count it again.
that's from a good source. That's from a good source.
Count it
They can't
again.
believe it.
Hey, Ishmael.
Wow.
They need her to say.
Glennis, give up. I love you.
Wow. Yeah, man, go. And what? Now, you said you felt bad when you heard the news that she...
No, because
Tell me why.
Greg, first of all, you and I, me, you, and Jay, we both agree on one thing. When you have a series of power teetering in one direction, that's a crazy thing.
Right.
And as a woman who we represent more than 50% of the electorate, I'm sad to see all of our warrior women getting slain. Loretta, she on the battlefield, her guts out.
She caused it herself.
Yes, she did. She
bring that upon
she
herself.
Harry carried herself.
Yeah.
Ugh! And then we have Glennis now, because why we would like to see some women in leadership.
Yeah.
But then, okay, let me ask you this. And I hear
On
that,
the
right?
other side is what? Lanisha Roll. And
Lanisha, Miriam
Lanisha
Emanuel. Boy, Lanisha win.
Lanisha.
Can you imagine?
That's how you know. And this...
It was just a wave. It was just a wave. It
It was a
reminds
salami.
me-
It wasn't a wave.
No, I'm gonna say wave. I'm not gonna degrade myself to that shit. No.
Greg, you are such a snob,
Are you
Jay.
serious, man?
I believe it was. Man, I love
Salami.
that. I love that. Y'all see the meme with the salami head to Cable Beach?
No,
Y'all ain't see that one?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't
So
know
you were
social
saying,
media.
Jay, you
Yes.
were saying, Jay, it was a wave.
I
Why?
think it was a wave. It reminds me of what happened in 2002 with the freshmen after the Ingram administration
Oh, yeah.
had been in for the last 10 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But this, for me, was... you know what? I made my open remarks about Hubert Minnis.
Oh, yeah.
right?
We know
Yes,
Jay don't
yes.
like Hubert
I-
Minnis.
I don't
And-
know
and
Hubert.
I hope you vote for him in Kalani, though.
No, I didn't. I didn't. And and he would know that. His people would know that. But hold on. But I came on the radio this morning and I said, you know what?
Hold on,
This
you
is-
vote for him?
No.
Oh, okay.
I said, this is our prime minister,
Right.
right? I have to support him. This is what I want to see done. And that's that. I exercise my right.
Well, that's your right. You know, that's your right.
That's
you
You
know,
know, he was on the
Hold on.
opposing side.
Jay is
God,
no longer
good-
F&M.
Good riddance.
Diarize.
Good riddance to the PLP.
Yeah, I lie.
Now they're forced to rebrand and come up with a new slate of people in a
Yes.
new era for the PLP.
And
that's
who need to go first?
Well, Brave needs to carry his ass on.
I think
Not Bradley?
Well, Bradley is no
I
longer going to
think-
be the chairman.
No.
Bradley ain't going to
no.
be the chairman. And Bradley knows that his time is over.
You think so?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
he's one of
I
them
saw it
delusional
in his
people that feel
concession.
like
I saw it in his concession.
Look at it. Did you see his face when he was conceding?
Yes, I saw it.
Bradley
I don't
knows
like to
that
look at his face, so I really
tick, tick,
didn't.
tock, you don't stop.
No,
it's
I didn't,
over.
I didn't see it. I heard
Greg,
it.
me and you was watching together.
No, boy.
Greg, me and you watched
it was
Bradley
on, like,
together.
8:45.
No, man, I
they
didn't see it.
conceded.
Greg, I heard
Greg,
it.
we was the cameras was here. Me and you turn around while our show was on.
You sure? No, man, we was watching Minister.
No, Greg, we saw Bradley concession
No, man,
speech.
I remember that.
Look here, and you
I
wasn't
didn't
drinking.
Drinking, Dread.
I was
drinking.
so surprised.
No, I was drinking.
8:45.
That's right. But remember now, Bradley Roberts by 8 o'clock. Now, this is the first time we had polls stay open a little later.
Yeah,
Usually they
because
stay
of
open
all
like
those
10
alerts.
minutes or whatever. But Bradley Roberts always, every time I've worked elections in the media, Bradley Roberts always is the one who's tell you what happened. For the,
Oh,
if
yes,
the if
get
the
this
if the
information.
PLP is in power, and even if the PLP isn't in power, he
He
still
knows.
seems to know.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm sure over his years of being a politician, he has
has some
alliances.
agents, yeah.
But I remember last election, 8 o'clock, well, around 8 o'clock, we knew too.
Yeah.
Not to mention that my friend came into the door with her mouth kick off.
Oh, Lord.
And I was like, oh, Jesus,
Oh,
Lord.
you know what that means.
I can suffer. You're going to learn today.
But that's like I was. Let me tell you the things that surprised me. The amount, like, because this is the greatest margin in the history of our country.
And Perry Christie's legacy is he's the only prime minister to lose his seat.
Yes, and I think it beat. I think 97 was the record before
97.
that.
It was
And he said he'll be at
5,
five.
5 and 35 or something like. We had 40 seats then, I think, right?
Yeah, it was 40.
Yeah.
Also, what surprised me was that I really thought that the amount of people in the country that were tired of both the PLP and the FNM, I really thought that
They would
that
have given a
number
little
was
something.
greater.
Why?
So I
And
thought-
risk losing the election?
No, but you're not going to
Ah,
risk. And see, but we can get into that. But my thing is, I really thought.
There is no in certain
at that margin. What
in
risk
certain
what?
in certain constituencies. I thought that there was a little. It should have been. The DNA should have been represented better, and maybe an independent
They
should
got
have.
less than last election.
And because
Tennille
of-
do better than all the
and-
DNA
No,
put together.
No, not she didn't do better
Really?
than Komalafi.
Komalafe did well?
I haven't
Yeah.
seen the final number.
You could tell who
I
Jay
think
voted
Komalafe
for.
did
Look,
the best
you could
on
tell
the
who Jay
DNS.
voted for, hey.
Because
Yeah.
she honestly
I like her.
She
No, I
is
like her
the
in there.
next- She honestly is the next leader of the DNA.
That would
So
be
you're
a-
saying that
Oh,
Granville must resign?
I'm not saying that he must resign. I just he says he should observe,
Okay,
look at
what do
what's
you
happening.
think he should do?
I think he should take a step back. He should change the DNA's plan into more of an advocacy group instead of doing all these press conferences 2 years out of a general election. I think they need to go to the drawing board and probably minimize the amount of people they run so they could take advantage of the money that they have to spend.
More concentrated.
Right. So I would say next election, I would say run no more than 15 people.
But what about
half of the seats?
What about
Yeah.
leadership-wise?
Leadership-wise, if he's not the leader, I think he should still stay on as the chairman because people believe in him.
Right, it's his party.
Right? But I think he could open up to have someone else lead.
I think he should.
And he take a scene if they do win anything, he could take a senior role. Or if that's whatever deal they come up with, maybe they still make him the prime minister if he's the chairman of the party or whatever the case may be, and then the person to be the deputies or whatever the case may be.
I think he should step down as leader.
I don't think
Brand's ego is not going to let him step down.
No, I think he.
Two elections.
Brand is the DNA though.
But the separation, the difference.
Maybe that's a problem.
Each scenario is
Maybe
different.
that is the problem.
Each scenario is different.
Light-skinned niggas ain't in style no more.
No,
so put that out there.
Each scenario was different. The first scenario, he went up against a very popular demigod in Hubert Ingram.
For real.
Right? This election, people were just so tired of the PLP, they didn't even try to take a chance.
Last election, he went up against
Demigod. You know these people have Hubert for God.
Demigod didn't win.
The demigod did win.
No.
All right. The F
you talking about 2012?
2012. The F and M.
The demigod didn't win.
The F and M. Listen to me.
This was 2000 and no.
No, this was 2012. The DNA lost.
He won his seat, but the F and M didn't win.
Exactly.
But they still had the combined with those two factions, they had the popular vote.
That's true. They did.
The PLP didn't win that election.
Yeah, the PLP was a minority government, and we've had that happen before in our history.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So he went against the demigod, and then this time the people just bought into that narrative that a vote for them was a vote for the PLP, and you saw it.
Well,
because
the thing
I
is,
didn't expect him to. When would Wells be
I
him
know.
that
But
box?
guess what? I watch Greg's show with Branville. I've interviewed Branville on several occasions. I've heard him on other shows. Branville still does not answer the question. The rumors out there that the PLP, big money people, finance the DNA. Branville still has not answered that question satisfactorily. And so I think that's what gets the DNA kicked in the behind. Because, it's a big conspiracy. Bahamians, we love conspiracies. We love the conspiracy theory. So if it is true that Brave and Frankie and them gave Brand the money to start the DNA, that's a problem.
Yeah.
But Brand has never, I've asked Brand that to his teeth, and he never, he gives good answers because he's a lawyer. I find myself, I'd be like, hold on, did he answer it? You just get confused. Wait on. So I think that's a challenge too. You got to clear up the dirt. Like the burn victim, you got to scrape off them scab to reveal the new skin. And I think the DNA can still do that. And I still think, though, people...
I don't think he should resign, though.
Yeah, me either. I kind of mixed about that. Because the DNA, and I know it sounds bad, the party doesn't belong to one man, but the DNA is Brand.
And I think as an executive, they know that he is one of their strongest.
Right.
I think if anything, and this is nothing against Chris, if anything, him and Komalafe should do a tie.
A Menace Laurie? Him and Komalafe should do a Menace Loretta? A Loretta Butler Turner Hubert Menace? Remember, we tried the whole yin and yang. He said, she said.
I think Brian and Komalafe together could kind of bring that message home because she needs. I think when she speaks, people listen, and I think she needed more of that.
Yeah, they do. And you know what I like about the DNA, and I was talking to Greg about this last night. I like how the DNA. Now, don't get me wrong. I like to keep the fire burning and solid as a rock. Rallies with all the rum and rah rah rah. But I like how the DNA changed the rally conversation.
Right.
They did Q&As almost for their rallies.
Yeah.
And I think I think Brand has a lot to contribute. I just think that he has to find that direction. Greg will kick Brown under his green bus.
He's young. He's young enough.
Sorry, but I had to.
Because he just turned 50. Last Saturday?
People believe that.
Last Saturday. So he's young enough. Based on when we have serving prime minister, because Menace is what, 64?
Menace is 62.
He said
61.
63,
Hold on,
64.
I getting a big text here.
What happened?
Someone text. Now you got to check with your sources, but someone in the comments saying that Brave seat go into election court for voter fraud.
Oh Lord, let me ask my people. Let me ask go in the Cat Island.
Cat Island.
Well, hey, Brave. Anyway, Lord, I nearly Lord.
Yeah, but sorry. So what y'all was saying about Brian now?
No, we're just saying that we think that he should stay on. If the executive asks him to stay on, I think he should. I think he probably, if he does step down, take the chairmanship leadership role, have the DNA convert from political, because one of the arguments was that they weren't seen throughout their communities. So they need to be an advocacy
I don't
group.
I
think that's a lie.
Yes, that's what I'm
I think
saying.
it's a lie, but you have to appease this Bahamian, this
Let me show you-
Bahamian people if you want their vote.
Let me show you why, right?
Anything the FNM doesn't do, they need to be on it and say this is what you should do, and maybe even draft a bill and try and lobby it to benefit some people. Maybe if you could get it passed, I don't know.
Yeah.
You might have
Let
to
me show you
kiss some
why.
ass.
See, with Bahamians, perception is everything.
Yeah, perception is reality for us.
Perception is reality for Bahamians.
Yeah, that's true.
And I recognize that Bahamians is lying.
Yeah.
Bahamians is lying. Because I would like, either they like you and they support you, or they don't.
No, we's lie. You're right.
And they don't need no reason or validation.
No real.
Because you would challenge them on it, and they would have no answer, but they would still support the person they support just because that's who they support. And what this election especially taught me is that people really don't vote for people.
No.
Yeah,
It
Randall
ain't
Bell
the
shouldn't have
person,
gotten it.
Yeah.
It ain't the personality.
I
it's
gave
the
that seat
party.
to Branville. I thought
No,
Branville.
I
at least
thought
went
so.
back
I
down.
thought he was the only one.
It's the party.
And
I
that is
Which is
sad.
dangerous.
Very dangerous, especially I think we getting.
Hold on.
We already,
Puts away red cape.
Oh, you admitting you have one now? You're admitting it now.
I mean, I like people that could be real and objective.
Yeah, but I guess what? My thing is this. I be critical of the FNM and the PLP.
Right.
But I just believe that people, in the words of Erykah Badu, I'm getting tired of your shit. People was tired of the PLP and they shit.
People were tired, frustrated, insulted. People were every negative feeling you could come up with.
We hated them.
Yes, it was a great and for good reason.
We hated them.
For good reason.
Jerome, you go find your arms now.
His arms.
Remember on the posters how he rising up at the sun. I so hated them shit. You know that's because they're too busy in the cookie jar.
He
Anyway,
lose the arms waking up.
you notice that all the wife wake up.
Waking?
The wife, all his pictures, he rising out of the poster. I was actually scared a little bit.
Wow. Someone asking you, Chrissy Constance knows one. No, why should you say Renwood Wells shouldn't win?
Because the challenge I have with Renwood Wells, and Greg and I have talked about this. I talked about this from a reality check. Ever since the letter of understanding, a letter of intent, sorry, memorandum of understanding. Ever since the LOI, Renwood Wells has yet to tell us what happened. When he crossed the floor and he was Minnis' boy, Minnis then said, after castigating Renwood every Jesus day the Lord sent, oh, my explanation I got was sufficient. But the thing is, you got to tell us what happened, too.
That's my issue with
Yeah.
Minnis.
Yeah.
And this is why, I
And
don't
that
have
was
much
my
faith.
issue.
Yeah.
Right.
Minutes.
That's why I don't have much faith in this whole accountability. And
No,
you
but
do this
remember,
and all
but
that.
guess what? The days of megalomaniacal, egotistical, micromanaging prime ministers, that over. Because we have sufficiently said goodbye to the Pinling-esque way of running a country. Because no matter what you may say, Ingram and Christie was Pinling. Ingram was a kinder, gentler Pinling.
Ingram was a kind of gentleman.
Yep. Look here. Pinling.
Ingram?
Ping.
I don't know much about
The
Finland.
Pingdom.
Yeah.
Look here. The Pingdom, they was like the Cosa Nostra.
Yeah, see, I don't know much about them. I didn't
Okay.
experience.
Lucky you.
I didn't experience. When the FNM first were elected to office in 92, how old was I?
I was
Like
30.
8.
I remember the sweeping of the grab on Soldier Road in
Yeah,
the
but
street.
I saw that
People
live.
was in
it
the
rained.
streets and this.
Yeah, man,
sweeping
because
it
come on,
up.
after 25 years of Lyndon Pinling, and again, I always tell PLPs before you get your, Greg, your Spider-Man jockey?
Yeah.
And your
don't-
Pocahontas panty?
Yeah, don't get them in a bunch.
Okay? Pinling, the PLP, I've said it before, we thank them for the institutions they've set up. Of course, they're completely screwed. But, the PLP had a good 10 years of looking like they were caring about the country. But then things went awry.
And you have to admit that they went around.
And the thing is, I hope people Minnis, and I've told him this personally, I think just like how South Africa had truth and reconciliation, I think we need something of that version in this country because so many people are still hurting. I talk to Androsians, right, who talk about, man, they put the water by my neighbor house because there's PLP and they ain't give us no water. And all my
No,
life.
that's real,
we had
though.
to, Look here. And you have people who are still, because I tell you, that's my challenge. People say, I hate the PLP. It's not that I hate them, I loathe them. No, I just don't like the evil they have done.
Right.
See, when those little children used to see their parents getting harvest, I had my mother not get promoted because she wouldn't screw the Minister of Health. And he used to be hounding my mother. Okay? I had a doctor, big PLP doctor, push my mother to the ground in the operating room theater. So see, I'm that girl who grew up seeing all that. I'm the girl who heard Lyndon Pinland say to my daddy, Wendell, if you would just play the game, we wouldn't do you this bad. That time my daddy drinking every day, drinking. Wow. Like I tell him, I can drink tequila like Wendell, but I can bust your ass. Wow. So and you have a lot of Bahamians who are like that. And so we carry this hurt. My friend Cheryl, she talks about how when her father was in charge of the teachers union, they marched him down Bay Street like a criminal. And Cheryl is older than me, and she still talks about that. You have people like Kathy Ram-Singh Pierre. Her mother married an Indian man. They said Kathy them used to have to leave the country every 6 months because they refused to give her daddy. So you have a lot of people with hurt. And Menace talks about healing. I hope he really does what he says. He got plenty of work to do.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
You ain't gonna sleep.
All I say is that when someone wrote the speech, it was a nice speech.
It was a nice speech.
Well, last night?
Very nice.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
It was a nice.
I played my Xbox One. After I got the
like minutes. We didn't
no. It wasn't that. I went out to support the wife at her hockey playoff game. She lost. I was watching.
No, he laughed. No, he laughed. And he laughed. By the way, I loved your wife in the commercials. I mean, in the Sawyer Boy. I was howling at them. She was so good in them.
Thanks.
Shaw's an actress.
Thanks.
I didn't know she had it in her. But you ain't had to laugh when she lost the game.
No, she took me out there for good luck. And I was distracted.
Take him for good luck.
No, because every time.
We know who's staying home next time.
No. They went down to the wire. They played well. They didn't get blowed or anything like that.
Okay,
like
clean it up. Clean it up.
Or whatever.
Clean it up. Greg, why does it do that? Why does it do that?
You know what?
My iPhone is on Do Not Disturb. It still is ring.
Yeah, sometimes that has happened. Let me make sure it's on silent.
Yeah.
By the way, I see y'all looking at what I have underneath my phone. In the words of mine, Ellen, who asks ain't gonna get. Who don't ask don't want. Thanks. How Bahamians see that though from here? My phone is like blinging. Greg, give these people your number so they can get their eye off my damn cookies.
4226524. That's Steven. Let me go open the door.
Okay, go open the Oh, son. Hold on. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
He is.
Steven had me howling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every week.
Steven had me howling. I like Frank PLP.
Yeah. Yes. Frank PLP was one of the best ones. I like the guy who was like, you know what? I stopped cheating on my wife. It's just the PLP. It's so easy to distract her. It's just real.
Hold on, let me be a fan. I need a piece of paper. Typical celebrity late to the show.
Sir.
Hi, hold on. Sir. All rise. De facto Minister of Information.
Wow.
Oh, look here.
Sweet.
Yeah, wait. Hold on. All right.
Stephen Hanna.
I made it.
Now I could finally, when Stephen was one of my producers at Reality Check, I used to always ask him to lend me money. He ain't had none. So, Stephen, I'm going to need that little thing.
You need that little thing now.
That little red thing.
Especially.
Introduce this boy.
So, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you better take that. Ladies and gentlemen.
He's a star.
Oh, yes, yeah, thank you, sir.
Greg, see, we all so excited and starstruck.
Gotta keep out like some real PLP in there,
No,
man.
boy, we so happy we know you.
Give me mic and no plug in.
We so happy we know you.
The great Stephen Hanna has arrived. This man has turned into a celebrity now.
I don't.
During this campaign, I've been seeing your
Here,
videos.
take my chair, because so people can see your face. Come, let's
They can
switch.
see. They fine. I'm fine.
I've been seeing your videos more than all the campaign videos for all the parties. Very last one.
And the shade in the videos is
They were
what I like.
entertaining. They were informative. They're well produced, and I'm
Well produced.
I'm proud that you actually wasn't afraid to put yourself in the forefront.
Yes, because
Well, I mean, here's the
Just a
thing.
chance, bro.
I guess. I mean, the way I feel about it is like, what's the worst that could happen? Like, literally, if the PLP had won, and if I'd been victimized, or whatever, I would have lost some weight. So it was like the way I saw it, either better country or weight loss plan, whatever. Which kind of show?
So, Stephen, your impressions of last night. What were you thinking as the results were rolling in? What's your impression overall of what took place?
I can tell you the truth, like, legit, well, you guys know I was to work, and we did not get the numbers clearly the same time as other people were getting the numbers.
Right.
And people started WhatsApping me and started messaging people inside the room, and it was like, Perry gone, babe. And I was like, listen, guys, let's not get excited. Let's keep our composure.
Frank PLP coming out. Frank
PLP. It don't make no sense. You're getting all hype.
Right.
And then it's like, because sometimes when you're watching a game or a movie or something, yeah, you see this little thing, a glimmer of hope, and then it switches.
Right.
So I say, you know what, guys? It's only 8 o'clock. There's no way. There's no way it's done. 8:30. Bae, Perry gone, Bae. Perry gone. My girlfriend called me messaged me from Long Island. It's like, Bae, Perry, all the seats gone. He gone. He gone. She said, what she say? All he lose all his polling, all the polling divisions or whatever, right? I'm like, how y'all can have this information? That don't make no sense.
And you got big cable and ain't got it. Sorry.
Place.
Excuse me.
I'm a place. So I'm like, there is no way. This is not no. Hey, listen, guys, calm down. I have to see it officially.
Right.
Then Bradley Roberts
concedes at
your friend,
our good friend Bradley Roberts,
Stephen's friend.
And I'm like, why is this man? Still, why are you on TV? I still don't understand why this man talking, because you didn't run. You're not the leader of the party.
He was talking.
He's the chairman.
He's the chairman, but the chairman is not the leader.
It's like the gender equality when the referendum. Why are you making announcements?
I didn't agree with that one.
But he's not the.
Perry Christie was supposed to face us.
Perry Christie is the leader of the party, and he ran. He is the one who's supposed to come out and say, hey, we lost, whatever.
His chest is hurting. Give him a break.
The better chest is hurting. My whole thing is, next thing is like, dude, for y'all to concede this early,
8:30.
It's so
bad. It has to be bad.
Beyond that, this shenanigans, because like one, the parliamentary registry still ain't released the official stuff yet today.
Right.
24 hours later.
Poor
right?
Charles Aubrey. Chucky, we praying for you, boo.
And the thing is, I don't even know who to blame at this point, because clearly the PLP had access to it. You understand what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't call this on themselves unless they trying to flicking.
No, and he's right.
Brace.
He's right.
They try to brace, because it's like, literally, if we saw the number that they saw, they couldn't take that. Their heart wouldn't be able to take that. And they're like, this number's so bad, if anybody ever see this, we gonna have to move to a different country. That's the only thing inside my mind would make a person say, 9 o'clock. I ain't even gonna take this to 12 o'clock. I can take this to 11 o'clock.
And
9 o'clock, I sent out the email to say.
Bradley said that
8:45.
No, I'm saying 8:48. He was finished talking.
Greg, me and you watch it. You ain't remember?
9 o'clock.
No, but the last election, it was around the same time.
Yeah, Bradley was.
But the numbers.
Commentary switched.
Remember?
Right after that.
Oh yeah.
They wasn't.
Remember though, the difference between this election and last election was 6 o'clock. Last election, right? And all the polls were closed. We giving out numbers.
Plus the FNM ran that election with sense.
But this one, 8 o'clock was 8:15 was when the last poll closed.
Poll 11 and number Elizabeth.
All right, and so all the numbers are still coming in, right? So how the devil you gonna call? How you gonna call it? How you
when
gonna call
did you
it?
accept it? Your girlfriend told you. The people was telling you. So when did you officially accept? Greg, I'm taking over your show.
When Perry sent out the little pretend email thing with this too, where clearly he was sitting in the chair somewhere and he's like, but yeah, man, I already called him, whatever. Right? That's what he did. And somebody's like, Perry Gladstone Christie.
Wrote that.
It was very Elcott in style.
It was very Elcott-ish.
Right.
You don't know the writing style of the writers.
Because he always is.
Elcott. You know Elcott.
You know he's run out.
I ain't in that world, so I have no idea.
Greg, you don't get the releases every morning from BIS?
Are you on media?
Greg, you are media.
You are media.
He's email everybody.
Greg, I could have sworn I've seen Bahama Beats on that list.
No.
It's a long email list.
All of us on it. Steven on it. Sorry.
And I left Wendell in the Tribune, 3 years now?
No, I don't get it.
Speaking of Wendell. Sorry.
You still love these people. You still gloating? You ain't had enough last night?
No.
Jeez, man.
But it's rough.
They're not going to get back.
Yeah, this is pretty
rough.
bad. This is the worst.
And guess what? I don't feel bad for not a single one of them.
Thank you.
You know what?
She feel bad for Glennis.
I don't feel.
I love
Why?
Glennis.
Because Glennis make it?
That's what
I love Glennis.
That's a woman in a.
I don't understand.
It's the woman in me. Because, Stephen, don't you think.
We have less women in Parliament now, percentage-wise, than we did last time. Because we had 5 out of 38. Now it's 5 out of 39. So we have less women, technically speaking, than we had last time. Percentage-wise.
Plus, I think Glennis still can contribute to the country. I mean, you don't have a seat. It's hard to be a leader.
Everyone can contribute to the country. Now, whether you do it or not is a difference.
Now, that's my thing. And this my
Stephen, you don't feel sorry for nobody.
I don't feel sorry for one of them. I'm trying to not hit this table. Right? Let me tell you, right? Off the bat, I wanted to call Kendall Major so bad.
You do it bad.
I wanted to call him.
This is a real.
Oh man!
This is real.
Yeah. That video you did for him.
So bad.
And how did it go? Give us the origin story.
Yeah. Why not like Kendall?
You got with Kendall.
The thing, you know what? I have a why with Kendall Major, because there was a point in time where I would defend Kendall to people.
Really?
Right? And Kendall constantly was doing foolishness. He stopped being. I've been calling this to a Kendall for the past 2 years.
That's in him.
Right?
Major hit.
Right.
Stephen, you mean, but
he put it up. I like that.
Stephen.
And you know why? Because he went teeth. That's COB old model. Honesty, truth, integrity.
Yeah.
That's COB old model, and he switched it around.
Yeah.
That's what you get for teething.
It is. No, you lie.
So he should have said, if.
He shouldn't have said nothing.
So Stephen, why? Because you live in Garden Hills, right?
Yes.
Hold on, I used to drop Stephen home every now and then.
Listen, the problem is, right?
Yeah, why?
Kendall has presented himself as a man of righteousness and honesty and integrity and all this sort of stuff, right? My issue is, he's inside. First of all, as a member of Parliament, I just could scratch you off the list. I can't, because your excuse is I was the Speaker of the House, so I had no time to do nothing, right? So you know what? Let's judge you by what you want to be judged by. Even though that's two separate jobs, you getting paid $80,000 for that one. So you already being compensated for that. Don't expect 28,000 plus. But anyway, let's judge you on that. As a Speaker of the House, I've watched members of the PLP stand up and tell him what to do. Tell him that he is ruling incorrectly.
That has happened many times.
Fred Mitchell has stood up and say, you cannot allow him to say that. BJ Knowledge has stood up and say, you can't allow this to happen. Bradley has stood up and say, you can't. Not Bradley. Oh, Lord, what the man name? Oh, Lord. Philip.
Brave, you always do that.
Philip has said that. Hey, my name is Brave.
So why somebody, actually that's his name. His real name is Philip Brave Davis. His daddy was Philip Brave Davis, who the PLP killed before the last election.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. Well.
They say that Brave resigned. My phone is going off saying Brave resigned. Why would he resign? How he resign from?
He's not taking that chafing.
Nobody
wants to take that chafing.
Hubert was the leader of the party in the Westminster system. He's supposed to leave.
He's the deputy leader. They're going to have a clean sweep. Chester Cooper's going to be the leader of the program.
That's their best bet. Their best bet.
That's how they need to
restructure.
Yeah, now that Glennis is gone. Yeah.
They should build around Chester.
They should have given Alfred Sayers the leadership when they had their convention.
Yeah, but
Sticking with Perry.
You know what I'm saying? One leader.
I was like,
I guess what? I guess what? All that is what cost their entire demise, because the same thing, Kendall get pulled down with the ship. If you don't jump ship soon enough, when the ship going down, it can suck you down with it.
And you condone foolishness. All people with they condoned mess.
They clap.
I was shocked at Kendall.
Right.
And again, Kendall, remember, I know you, Kendall, when you was in college, you used to bring your dirty clothes home for Miss Betty to wash. Just want to put that out there.
So, literal dirty laundry. Literal dirty laundry.
Where you keep all these files?
Because she used to tell us, child, I was washing Ken clothes. He come home for the weekend. No, nigga, wash your clothes. You in college.
Wow.
Okay, Stephen, go on.
So what happened is...
The coldness.
That's very shady.
And I did support that guy. I'm glad he won.
That
I
is...
said Denise was the first call he supposed to make was the Bradley.
Yeah.
Just call him and then say, hey, what's going on, and hang up.
You think he did?
I don't know. Maybe.
Super wash open. Click.
You know what? See why you're in politics? You're petty.
Right, and too shady.
You're petty, Jay.
I have to fight it to not call Kendall. Because Kendall messaged me 1 o'clock in the morning, after the rally.
Say what?
Remember they had a rally on R. Bailey Park?
That flopped.
Right.
Yes.
Literally 1 a.m. that morning, going into Friday, he messaged me 1 a.m. in the morning.
Saying,
hey, this is Kendall Major.
what was the voice? What's the voice?
No, that's how I read it, because he wrote it.
Oh, it was a text.
It was a text. Hey, this is Kendall. I just,
like Michael Jackson.
I just want to reach out to you. This is my cell number. You could hit me up. It's like, bro.
Done.
It done over, dog.
Finished.
You done. And literally.
But why 1 a.m.? What kind of Nicodemus constituent reach out that is?
This would happen, right? All along, Ken was doing foolishness. He's standing up for Fitzgerald, standing for all this foolishness or whatever. And literally the final straw for me was when, that night at the rally, he go up there, screaming, hooting, and hollering, acting the fool, right? Doesn't say anything about God knows. He's been on the radio, had ample opportunity to say, this is what I did in the past 5 years, this is what I intend to do. You know what he did? He went up on that stage and he talked literally the first three paragraphs of the NHI website. That don't have nothing to do with you because Dennis aren't covered in NHI. So why the devil are you up there talking about NHI? Because you have nothing to give to the people. You have absolutely nothing.
Dental ain't covered for Drew?
That's what I heard, but anyway.
And plus you fire my friend, Dr. Alia.
See, what they don't know is, see, Stephen is doing research. Yeah, so he go and look up on the website.
I go onto the website and it's like, this the same thing. It's like he was reading off the website. And so it's like, if we wanted this, we'd have gone to the website. We don't need you to come up here and talk about this. Everybody else come and talk about their constituency.
That's true.
But your dumb have gone up there. I would talk about NHI.
It's like when people read the obituary at the funeral.
And then, so he messaged me, literally.
1 a.m.
And I say, it's on my mind, right?
No, tell me read the message again.
One second.
No, read it. I want the voice.
No, because it's like, hey, this Kendall. Hey, man, you just, I just want to reach out to you, if you could call me sometime. All right? So now I don't see this message until...
Sound like he hitting on you.
Oh, Lord.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Hello.
It wasn't until 6 o'clock the next day that I see it. And I'm like, bro, it's too late. And I explained to him, listen, I used to look up to you. I used to defend you in front of people. But after what I see you doing in the House Assembly, waiting for you to say something about God knows. Now I see you up here hooting and hollering, acting like Fitzgerald. And if you know anything about me, I don't got no respect for Fitzgerald.
Who does?
Right?
Nobody.
So my whole thing is,
Stephen, we couldn't tell.
Right.
You've hidden it so well.
Thank you. I tried. All right? And so,
Stephen, that water.
actually, water would be good.
Eldon Ferguson said, if you want to vote twice, stick your hand in some Fitzgerald water.
and they'll boil it off.
That was funny.
And so, literally, I messaged him, and he's like, oh, you didn't give me... So he messaged me back 5 a.m. in the morning, which clearly means this dude didn't go to sleep. Because if you messaged me at 1, and when I messaged you at like 6 o'clock, you were able to hit me right back up. That means I feel like you didn't sleep that night. All right? And I would find out later on, because we're going to get to... This story took place over the course of 3 days. All right? So I was like... He messaged me back and say, I didn't give him an opportunity. And my thing is, although I want to respond to this, I don't want to get dragged into a round with you online because you had 5 years.
And they can screenshot you.
How much longer do you need from me? I don't understand. You saying I didn't give you an opportunity or a chance or whatever.
Not give me a chance. That's what the brethren them used to say when you was, give me a chance.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, right? And so now...
Nat Adams, I need you to sponsor the show because I hope you see these labels coming out. And by the way, my condolences on the passing of Uncle Lou. Thanks. Yeah, y'all whipping out these labels. Nat Adams, give Gregory Collie. Gregory, how much is sponsor your show? $1,000 a month? $1,000 a month. Thanks.
Whatever you say, boss.
Thank you.
Whatever you say.
Oh, you think this is a gimme?
Right. And so...
Hold on.
I think we know what flavor water you're drinking, Chrissy. I think we know.
You don't give him nothing free.
You gotta...
You gotta be like Steven. Don't give nothing away.
So what am I missing this story now?
No, all we is...
Steven was saying that Kendall had 5 years, and now all of a sudden he's trying to be his
But this is
boo.
what that's the politician. That's
No,
what they do.
but then, right? So literally that night when
Greg,
That's what they do.
I go home,
you can't do that.
I'm heading home Friday night, and for the first time, I seen PLP people campaigning door to door through the corner right before my corner. I say, boy, these people, right? Because in my mind, I knew that somebody put the phone in Kendall hand and say, Kendall, somebody in your constituency say something bad about you.
Of course.
And 100 people like it.
100?
I'm saying 100 people like it. Are you talking about a Thursday night at 12 a.m. in the morning when they told him that? They say, 100 people like this? Get this under control, Kendall.
Yeah.
Right?
But that's what they do, though. Remember Patrina wrote about Glennis, and Glennis gone in her inbox?
Yeah.
And
I
Trina
remember
wrapped
that.
her. Look here.
Yeah.
That Asian junglers come right out of Trina.
No, it's because they say, get it under control. They tell them get it under control.
But why you messing with citizens who you don't check for the whole time?
And then, so now what happened is, right? Saturday, he finally bucked into my house. Right? He finally reached to my house.
Now, paint this picture now. Tell us exactly what happened, because I think he was on his regular walkabouts. He don't know where you live, right?
He didn't know where I lived.
So tell us from the moment he hit the porch, knock on your door, and bam, you open the door.
I was in my room working on a Fitzgerald video.
Fitzgerald video?
Fitzgerald video. There are several Fitzgerald videos. Because, honestly, at the beginning of this election period, I literally had 2 goals in mind. To get Jerome Fitzgerald out of office.
Wow.
And to get rid of Kendall Major.
Wow.
And literally, I was just waiting for Kendall. Just waiting on Kendall.
Like waiting for Godot. You were waiting for Kendall.
I just said, hey, you know what? Let me give him a chance. Okay. He came to the door, and they was knocking. They knocked on the door, and I was like, should I go and have this argument with this man? Because I already write a script for him.
I thought you would be excited, man.
No, because I already write a script. And I was like, you know what? Let me go. Let me be fair. Go hear what this man have to say. Walk to the front door, open it up. Well, look who finally find me. That was what I said to him.
And you done big and towering
Right?
and scary.
And what did he say, when? What was his reaction?
Yeah.
Literally the first thing he said, because now he didn't come by himself. Other people was with him.
Right.
They're just there. They're regular volunteers. And I can tell you one thing. The PLP supporters deserve a better party. Because those dudes are actually dedicated. They're actually doing stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
The people who are sent to represent them suck. But because they standing there, they have pamphlets in their hand, they're ready to talk, whatever. You know what Kendall's first words was when he saw me? Wow. Wow.
What kind of mind crusher is that? I mean,
wow. And so I was like,
what I mean? What that mean?
because he was shocked to see me, and I was like, so
No,
you're
come
fine.
on, you are tall and imposing.
Understand?
short.
Let me actually,
is short.
if you want to know, here's the thing, and I included this inside my message back to him when he first messaged me. This ain't the first time I meet Kendall Major. I met Kendall Major before he went into politics, when he was the president of the Real Men's Ministry of BFM.
Yes.
And I did a video along with Collage for him. And I was in his office, and he watched the video, and he said, okay. And he invited us to the Real Men's Ministry, whatever. And I said, you know what? This dude, he see him a little white bread, but he seems like a straight-laced sort of dude.
Now, what is little white bread? You got to explain
He's
that.
a little plain, right?
Yeah.
And so I said, okay, fine.
Right.
That's where I actually met him. He don't remember that. Right?
Wow.
As far as he's concerned, I just hate PLP.
You the enemy.
Well, you know, that's how they think.
And listen, if that's how you think, that's how you think.
You
But
criticize
I understand.
them, you against the government.
Yeah.
You anti-PLP, you against the government.
Anti whoever.
Well,
And then they call your house and mess with you.
That's how they go.
so now he's saying all this wow and this was right.
Oh,
And I was like, so you finally find? I always find you. I'm like, not really, Kendall.
Okay, this sound.
Not really,
No, we're
Kendall.
not
It sounds like a real person.
Okay, hold on. The FNM is live with the Prime Minister swearing in. Hold on. Oh, we might.
Dun, 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 dun. You got your cape?
Dun dun dun. Oh no, it's Hubert song. Sorry, I can't even hum Soldier's Heart. Hubert Minutes, I'm gonna need you to change that shitty song. Anyway, so Stephen, I still don't understand what wow meant though. What wow
He
mean?
just was in
was
shock.
shocked.
He's in shock. I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
So he didn't know how to react when he saw you.
Right. And
So
then
what, did you put questions there? Did you challenge him on the things that you
here's
had issues with?
this is my thing. I said, understand. And it's so much stuff because it's like this has been going on for some time. At one point, when Kendall first launched his campaign for the area of Garden Hills, he put up it was a Facebook page. It has the same graphic that he's been using this entire
Right.
campaign.
That
Major
poster.
transformation for Garden Hills or whatever, right? And I went on the page and I said, very simple, 2 questions. I said, hey, that's all great. Is there anywhere that I can get what Mr. Major has done in the past 5 years and what he plans to do in the next 5 years? And he can begin with schools in the area. And the reason I said begin with schools in the area, because A.F. Adley, the school that members of Garden Hills attend, the grade 7, the entire grade 7 is not on the main campus. They have to go to class a full mile at Workers' House.
Yeah, Greg, we talked about this.
Say
Greg,
what?
A full mile up the road to Workers' House.
Greg, we always talk about how stink AF Adley is.
Because it's in such a dilapidated condition that they have to go a full mile up the
I
road to
thought they
Workers'
were
House.
those little,
Those lockers that was there from the previous F&M administration, by the time the PLP come around, they had mold, mushrooms growing out there. They had to get rid of them.
Greg, you never been to AF Adley?
No, but
I covered the mold
what
story when I was still in the thing.
Right, and so literally, they've been there for a very long
That
time.
school was supposed to be torn down in 79.
But no, that makes me question.
In 79.
If education gets the majority of the budget, where
Where the
Education
money-
don't get no.
Hey.
Education
It
don't
does.
get no. How?
So
Where?
$200 million.
How? Where?
So you
Where?
don't- so you
That's
don't
what the
go to
budget say.
school?
Where?
Okay, what gets the majority?
I always assume it's tourism, but if you telling me
No.
education get the
That's what
majority,
they say.
Education.
Please.
Remember they always said education gets the lion's share.
where is it? And teachers gotta buy pens and pencils to give to the students. And teachers gotta paint the door and the wall.
That's what I'm saying. Where's the money going?
And it's expected of teachers who making maybe $24,000 a year.
Answer that when they do the audit.
Please, if teachers making $24,000 a year, I expected to buy supplies for my students, fix the classroom, decorate the classroom, all sorts of things. And where's this money going?
Ridiculous, and that's why when I hear that teachers actually have to buy the supplies, I still can't believe that at this day and age, teachers have to go in their pocket.
Yes.
Greg, my friend is a teacher. She's cooked food to feed the children.
You tell me that? That's last night. Anyway, you tell me that.
But I've been saying it for
years.
years.
What's his excuse for not doing
No,
it?
listen, understand something. When I asked him that question, literally the response was, "Oh, there are plans. We're going to let you know as soon as we post them." And that was literally, that wasn't even like March. That was like end of February or something. This was like months ago when I asked this question. So when I go into his constituency office and I say, "Hey guys, do you guys have any pamphlets or any literature that I could read about what Kendall's doing?" And everybody in the constituency office say, "No, we got a shirt. You want a shirt?"
Are you kidding me?
You gotta be.
And then I literally, the form which you go door to door with, I filled it out for them because they had never come to my house. They're like, "Where you live?" "Oh, we ain't been there." "Oh, okay. You don't want to fill out this form for us, eh?" So I fill out the form for them, put my name, put my email, put my cell number and my landline. And they said, "Any concerns?" And I put the same two questions. "What you do in the past 5 years? What you plan on doing in the next 5 years?" Literally, no response. So now, when I go online and I say, and Kendall go up there talking funny, and I say, "Why can't the voice sound like that?" That's what it sounds like when lie gets stuck in your throat.
Excuse me, Lord.
So
sorry, I didn't mean to score.
So now you all hurt. So now we can fast forward back to Saturday. The man say, You never gave me a chance. You decided that you was going to vilify me and insult me, and you were being very disrespectful. I was like,
who he is though?
I was like,
who he was,
back? He come to Canada. And his constituency,
and I was like,
with media influence and social media influence,
he don't
come with that garbage.
That shouldn't even matter.
But no, it should.
And when
you pick a fight with a dog, you gotta know what type of dog.
My thing is,
this ain't a pot cake that you can throw a rock on and they go running down the road.
If you're looking for my support,
how you gonna me?
That's what I'm saying. He obviously was not into. He was on the PLP high. You forget.
I
literally going to speak in the more House and Parole.
And I told him that, I say, "You suffering from what? You suffering from PLP, which is an inability to see that you are incorrect, that you wrong, right?" And like literally, that's the thing, and that's why I got to give it up.
Any pills for that?
Steven said you suffering from PLP.
There's a 5-year.
It's a 5-year treatment.
You do nothing.
You go home.
You watch.
You go home and
boy, look here.
But here's the thing.
I never want to be your enemies.
But that's the thing, literally, right? The PLP supporters who campaigning with them, these towards them, they never break. They literally was like, "Oh, well, we're sorry we didn't have any information," and they was trying to give me the pamphlet, right? And literally I say, "Listen, guys, it's too late. I'm clearly not gonna vote for you, right?" All right. And so like,
and that's the level of real.
I like because my whole thing is like, and I say, "Let me explain why." And I explain and say, "Listen, I go on through the whole story that I just tell y'all. Say, I explain the website thing. I explain I go on in, and the rally was the last straw. I explain all this stuff to them. I say, listen, if at any point you'd explain this, then you might think that me on the rally stage, that was the right time to up with God knows, but I don't mean it was the right time to up with God knows. I say, listen,
wait, hold on, the tone changed dead hard.
I say, I know it wasn't the right time. You know why? Because you were sent up there on that rally stage to act like a poppy show. I'm not a poppy show. I'm not a poppy show. No, use a PLP puppet. I'm not a puppet. I'm not a puppet.
All the trigger words.
Yeah, you run him on.
Yeah,
run him on.
And like
Rosebud.
And so, and like literally, and the reason why I wanted to call him so bad is two things, right? One of them is, I said, because he's like, you're wrong. And I was like, well, guess what? If I'm wrong about whether or not you're a good man, when you lose, you will be able to sleep at night holding that close to your heart. You sure I can lose? I said, well, guess what? If you win, you can hold that to your heart as well. Congratulations. All right? I like
said that.
But he show you exactly what,
and then
what they into. They only care about winning.
But see, that's the thing.
Let me close my mouth.
What he into, because the people, and see, that's why I'm saying the PLP supporters deserve a better party. Because all the people who came with them, literally, they never raised their voice at me. Even though, like, clearly I'm upset, right? They never raised their voice. They stay on message. He could not. He was like, you vilify me? I say, he say, I vilify him. I was disrespectful. I insult him. I say, bro, you in my yard. No, I lie. I didn't say bro. I said, Negro, you in my yard. How could I insult you in my yard? You come to me, right? And when I say Negro, I can see that upset him.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if he's aware that he's. And so he literally several times he turned to leave the yard, and he had to come back because the people were still listening to what I was saying. That's what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to. Brenzel Roll run inside Gardner's in 2007. Right? He won in 2007. He lost the major in 2012. Brenzel Roll had to call me, and for an hour, I say, what you was doing, where you was for the past 5 years when you was out, and for an hour, and he sit there and he let me row him, and then he said, well, this is happening. He had to explain himself to me. So if he do that, you think you special. You understand what I said? Like, you got to at least sit down and listen to what I'm saying. If you lose by one vote, you lose by one vote. Yeah. But at the same time, at least you should have been able to say, I understand what these people expecting. So next one, I can cut them off and I can be like, well, I know you guys are concerned about this or whatever. He wasn't into listening to anybody who was up against him.
But see, that's important. And see,
this arrogance.
Because see, this is what why we row all the time about voting, right? What Stephen does, to me, carries more weight than a vote at times, because he is holding them accountable
and licking them
and
with facts.
making sure, look at what have you done, what do you plan to do. This is what you do. People feel like, oh, I just go, I can ink up my thumb, I can mark my X, and that's my duty. I do my part. This is what you're supposed to do as a citizen. And see, Kendall ain't used to that. This is why he don't know how to react.
No, because he used to, and the thing is, whether or not he want to admit it, Kendall's used to people treating him like a god. Right? And I think I told you this before, Chrissy, right? Whereas, like,
we talked about.
Literally, the issue is, if we would stop treating these dudes like gods, they would catch themselves dead quick.
Yeah, but we do worship them.
Right. They come in church, everybody stand up.
Oh, yes. Well, I tell them my auntie
feed them first.
I stand at the door, Ivan Ingram. By the way, Ivan. Chia, bitch. Anyway. Prime Minister coming through. I said, we're all waiting to get into the funeral for our aunt.
Right.
I remember one time I was the flipping BFM. I was the BFM, and I think it was, must be the governor generally. This was a while back. It was folks probably. One of them niggas. Anyhow.
Jesus, you killing folks? By the way, happy birthday, Safa. You're 89 today.
No, it was one of them. But anyhow, the car waiting in front of the door. And it's just the front area, the little area before you go in the church.
The forum.
And people just congregated there or whatever, chilling. And the security, them coming, hey, excuse me, move on the side. Mind you, the GG ain't coming through yet. He's still talking to somebody. But they rowing and shuffling people, come, get on the side, move it away. Like,
just run out.
I almost was ready to fight in the church that day.
Hello, I want to talk to you hard.
Right. And that's the thing. And like literally, because we treat them like go to Cat Island.
Goes back to Pinland time, though.
But I'm saying,
worship.
See, it's so weird because I remember being in Cat Island during the 2007 general election, right? And literally, you gotta feed the MP first, and the MP don't even want the food.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because the MP they used to eating good food. They didn't want to eat this massive this a 500 pot chicken.
Did Stephen just say that?
No,
loud.
And the peas and the rice, it gray.
Stephen, that's a thought bubble. That's not.
No, listen, that's something you gotta say. The MP ain't want your food. He can take it so you can vote for him, but he don't want your food. You understand something? Now, if I want to go back old story time, my Grammy them from Auckland, right? I am related to Loftus Roker. I will leave it at that.
My sympathy.
Right? Now, when Uncle Loftus would bring the then Prime Minister around, one of the things that my grandmother remember is he would go from house to house and eat out of everybody's pot. And like literally my uncle would be like, he eat out of everybody's pot, then he had to go through it before he leave. Right? Now, I don't know if that part is true or not, but the whole point is, they doing these things as an appearance. The fact of the matter is, these dudes don't care about you.
Yeah.
They doing these things as a symbolic gesture and make you feel good and say, yeah, boy, he eat my food and he said my food tastes good. You know what I'm saying? So he like me. And like the same foolishness where it's like, we stand up and they say, oh, hey, Hey.
Yeah, they pretend like they know you.
You is, who you is?
Hold on, excuse me.
Right.
Plunk the governor.
Betty?
Right.
No, Mom.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's what the people got rid of this arrogance that they got, especially over this past 5 years.
You know what really show it? Because these dudes refuse to back down. And literally, Jerome Fitzgerald is personally responsible for destroying the PLP. And I'm going to say
the
that.
so-called leader. Remember Perry wanted him to be the next one?
Jerome
You think
Fitzgerald is single-handedly responsible for the end of the PLP. Now, anybody can go ahead and question me.
The marathon gas leak.
Yeah, we know.
The Bahamas situation.
No, I wouldn't give him.
No, you know what? You know why I got to give him. No.
His partner.
I understand. Everybody do stuff. Everybody do stuff. But literally, if you didn't have any grudge against any PLP, the one thing that you could all connect and say, this nigga is clearly doing something wrong, and you standing next to him. You supporting this foolishness. It ain't guilty by association. You supporting them.
Yeah.
You understand. Everybody saying, oh, I can't see how Fred Lewis. You know what? When Fred Lewis, I say, good. You know why? Because your dumb hip didn't have to say nothing when Fitzgerald was guilty of that email foolishness. You could have sit your hip in the corner over there and don't say nothing. Foxhill don't hate you. But your dumb hip get up and say, oh, we need to. He sent out email that morning. He sent an email before Fitzgerald, defending Fitzgerald and saying, this is all a scam. This is all a Fred Smith conspiracy, because everything is Fred Smith.
He got a hard on for Fred, but...
Fred Smith, Tiffy girl. But anyway.
Sorry.
I assume that's the type of...
Stop. Let's just
walk away from it, everybody.
This is under the rug, sorry.
Sometimes I feel like they just need to put on some gloves and go just box.
Celebrity grudge match. I said that.
Yes.
That we should have celebrity grudge match.
And
Remember we used to talk about this.
We would end the national debt if we had that Fred versus Fred.
Yeah.
One night only.
Remember Steven used to do the voice for, remember, the Sit the Fuck Down Award, celebrating excellence in mediocrity.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I got in trouble for at the Guardian.
Well,
and we have talked about, well, this is your... But we talk about the fact that people are so in their bubble that they don't see what's going on around them.
Yes.
And I know we all get caught up. We all get caught up.
Guess what? Separate. All you had to do, pull out. Ain't nobody understand. Nobody telling you.
Not pull out.
Pull out. Pull out?
You gotta pull out. You got to. Understand, right?
No, it's hard to control that. Look at Jay. Look at Jay. Jay, are you all right, sweetie? Do you need a moment?
We don't know how to do is pull out now.
No, man. We don't do coitus interruptus too good. We don't do that.
My thing is, right, when I looked at it, right, I was like, I looked at it and I say, there's 12 constituencies that the PLP deepen. And there's I have a whole theory on why they was deep inside those stuff. But I say it's 12 constituencies that could be very difficult to get them out of, right? And literally, one by one, these dudes refuse to distance themselves from Perry saying weird stuff. They refuse to distance themselves from Fitzgerald doing foolishness. If I was the PLP,
Fred,
all of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
The Alfred Gray, jeez.
No, the Alfred Gray.
My goodness.
Understand something. If I was the PLP, if I was the leader of the PLP or any position of influence, understand. On nomination day, while Lamar was inside the middle of the road dancing like a techno Viking, I would have called him on his cell phone, say, listen, bro, keep dancing straight to wherever you live. Don't go nominate.
Yeah.
We ain't running nobody in marathon. We just could give that one up. And guess what? The people of the Bahamas would have rewarded the PLP with at least 2 or 3 other seats if Perry Chrissy to come out and say,
I agree with that.
Because of what has come to light, and we want to show that we are not about corruption and that we are better than the next party, then we have asked him to remove himself from this, right?
Perry doesn't do that.
But I understand. Arrogance will be your end. Yeah. Literally, when you go to college or school or whatever and you study literature, hubris. That's one of the first things they teach you when you're dealing with literature. Hubris is going to be your end. Pride is the problem. You can't be so proud and so prideful that when somebody say, hey, bro, you really shouldn't be juggling knives, you don't know me. You understand that?
Juggle again?
Yeah, you gotta swing your head and say that. And it's like that's on you. That's on you. So when you get jacked, that's on you. And literally, Leslie hurt. because he loses his seat and he feel like good MP's gone now. Well, Leslie,
Leslie,
why on the day before
said
election, he said, because he feel like he's a good MP.
Well, please.
I saw someone saying, but Leslie deserved to win his
Yeah,
seat.
please.
Like I said, Leslie supposed to be.
Let me eat my cookie caterer cookie.
When he was talking about beating women in the house.
Right.
He supposed to be
Leslie was supposed to be
And Stephen
gone
Toilet.
from before that. When you're hip, the government of the Bahamas,
How you could be the chairman?
$500,000 or something.
But how you could be the chairman of the entity that you are screwing?
Right.
That's like putting the crackhead in
Understand
charge of
something.
cocaine.
If we actually was running, if we had, and see this is the thing, we need to put the mechanisms in place, and I don't know how, but I know we need to put it in place. Literally, we should have had an election 2.5 years ago, because literally that many MPs were disqualified from sitting in the House of Assembly based off of things like you didn't disclose, right? You call a magistrate and say, "Hey, bro, let my boy go.
Let my son out."
Then you also, when your boy didn't have the money to pay his mortgage, you call the bank and say, "Hey, man, this me, PC.
And that was the PM, eh?
Yeah, this the Prime Minister. Yeah, we'll let your boy slide, eh?
Yeah.
How the devil is that not it? You the Minister of Finance. You should never call a bank.
But you know what? You know what it is? It is a systemic problem, right? It's the system. And what I realize is that the reason why
All
they
them-
can't see him to see what a conflict of interest is
Because that's
is
all they
because-
do.
But when you look at it, the foundation is a conflict of interest.
Well,
Because a member of parliament shouldn't be a cabinet minister in the first place.
And that's one
That's
thing
a
you would
conflict
minister
of
he ain't gonna
interest.
do.
And then
So once you set up once the groundwork is in conflict, I mean anything goes after that.
then also the
Parliament shouldn't be a cabinet.
No.
Yeah.
inside it.
It's
Okay.
difficult. Our
That's
system
why
is.
I
How you gonna do all that work?
But watch this. No, not that. We can break it down and it's a simple like this, right?
Remember, the Prime Minister's Minister
we
of
have,
Finance.
We have three levels of government, right?
Because Pinland wanted it.
3 levels of government.
Greg, this cookie
Executive.
tastes good, but
Thank you. Executive,
Legislative.
legislative, and judiciary, right? They're supposed to be separate entities.
And they,
Cabinet is executive.
but
Parliament is legislative.
right.
like how America
So
is. You
if
see how
you
And the
have
AG is
the
judiciary,
same-
right?
Yes. So if you have the same person
And all of them is lawyers.
in
So
cabinet and in parliament, that is a conflict.
right.
and in the executive, and in the judiciary.
Right.
It shouldn't, and that's how Beatrice get jabbed.
And all of them is lawyers. So all the way up,
Yes.
everybody is a conflict.
Through every division that's supposed to be separate.
Yep.
Right.
People
So
been
when
complaining about this
your
forever.
foundation is a conflict. That's why anything goes, and they don't seem to know what a conflict of interest
No,
is.
because
Yeah.
they and
We'll continue that.
And you're
No.
too young, but the Vanguard, John McCartney, Dr. John
I
McCartney.
read the book.
He used to talk about these things.
No, 'cause
that
he
was
did-
one of the problems he had. Cyril St. John Stevenson of the PLP used
with
to talk about
with
that.
the conch shell on it, right?
Yeah, the conch shell, the
Yeah,
Vanguard.
because listen, understand.
He was a brilliant man.
My-
Look how we do him bad.
My family, one thing they used, my uncle from long time, he used to keep all the political party stuff, not the PLP stuff, but all the other stuff. My uncle was never a PLP.
I like your uncle.
Right? But it's like, he used to keep all the different stuff. And so, one day, digging through a bunch of books, I stumbled on the Vanguard Party, the Communist Party of the Bahamas
Yeah.
manifesto.
Communist / socialist.
Whatever works. My thing is just fix it, right?
Yeah.
I think that we need to put something in place that where somebody who is independent, or all them, or cabinet and all these different stuff, can literally say, "Hey, bro, flag on the plate. Come, step out the house. Step out the house. That seat up for grabs. You doing foolishness." There needs to be somebody who could do that.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have recall. Look
How?
at Jay Faith. Look at Jay Faith.
No, but see, I'm just saying, I find we recall, you know. That's a nice step.
Going
Yeah.
to happen.
I ain't expecting them to pass nothing
Be
that
real.
ain't in their interest.
The only thing that I want is the freedom of information and a
No.
whistleblowers act.
I want more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Within
Come
the
on,
first
Jay, we
year.
need more than that.
Within the first
And
year.
enough.
No, but I see, I gonna say, and they need to rewrite that.
What?
The Freedom of
Yeah,
Information
they do.
Act. 'Cause
No,
that was-
no, that
Remember,
one- I don't
Jerome
want- I don't
spent
want the
4 years
PLP one.
rewriting it.
who?
Jerome Fitzgerald.
And you
He was
know-
the one who brought. He was the one in charge of the freedom of information.
That's what I said. And you know what's so funny?
He get
They
bite
put the
by his
man-
own hand.
They put the man that withheld information from his
In charge of freedom of
In charge
information.
of freedom of information.
And then-
it's like they,
you know what
they
I-
don't get irony.
You know what I love
He
about
gave up
Jerome?
water.
Exactly.
You know what I love about Jerome?
What?
The same.
gone?
Well, thank the Lord, eh? The man can say on one account, I can't tell y'all because it was before cabinet, so I got to keep that a secret
And I
from
want
y'all.
to keep my job.
But on the other hand, stuff that you're supposed to be telling people, right? Email come out say you begging for money. This is in direct contradiction of cabinet rules. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
Right. And I was helping my daddy, but the law states immediate family.
Exactly.
And your wife is
So
the lawyer.
now you don't know what law is. You don't know what the rules is now. You know what the rules was then when it fit you,
Well,
but now I don't.
yeah, because the rules change. They're mercurial.
Basically, they say that they apply to y'all, but it ain't apply to us.
Right.
That's sad.
That's how it is, though.
The AG needs to be out of cabinet.
Yep.
And needs to be voted on or something. I don't know how, but literally,
That'll be difficult in our system of law.
I understand.
But she need to not be.
But the way it is now, we ain't working.
Yeah.
no, that you need to take the AG out of cabinet.
Commissioner of Police as well.
All these stuff need to.
And that's a
you can't-
challenge too, because the PLP gave Greenslade tenure. To get rid of him could be a challenge.
Listen, I say change the law, right? If oh my God, 10 years we can't. You
Well,
can't
this
go.
can be, remember now, in the Ingram administration, police, all the COPs, Farquharson, Greenslade, anyway, whoever, you had a 3-year, Bonamy, you had a 3-year contract. When the PLP came in, one of the first things they did was revise the Police Act that made it such that Greenslade basically could die in that office. Now, I'm sure there's some way with the law. You know, the F&M have some lawyers. I'm sure they'll find a way.
My thing is, I ain't like I trying to get rid of Greenslade.
No, we are.
Okay, I just want me personally.
Sorry, schoolmate. Sorry.
I'm
So
just saying
what
that
happens to you now?
I like commission.
Nothing. They just keep on living. Just like my whole thing is, understand that this morning I came to realization that seeing as though, because here's the thing, I never intend, I didn't realize that I was a part of, I forgot that there were other people who also hated the PLP. And so that
Steven,
I was
me
a
and
part.
you spent 3 years together. You
Yeah,
forget
but
it.
see, the thing is, right? You thinking it's just me and Chrissy, right? You forget that. Oh no, it's the whole country. So a giant hammer just fall on them, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that we was gonna crush. That they would be crushed.
That's it. Like you last night, they slip up and say we.
That they would be crushed in such a manner, right? I feel like we need an opposition. And seeing as though I do not have any faith. Now, y'all sound like y'all saying some other people lose their seat. Regardless of whether or not they have their seat or not, the names that was called, y'all know I don't have no faith in Picewell.
Oh, jeez. Who
That
does?
idiot.
I think Chester Cooper's that bad.
Picewell?
Right.
No faith in
But I'm saying,
Chester
Chester
Cooper-
Cooper can't carry it by himself, right? Now,
have to?
He gonna have to. Now remember now, the PLP
You
has
know-
15 vice chairmen. Remember that.
Why? What the?
Well, all good. Hi, Cousin Pia. And I want to say congratulations, Cousin Pia, at 8:30. After Bradley conceded, she wrote on her Facebook status, you know, my cousin is K-Pod for the PLP.
I know that.
She dead grabby.
I love Peter to death. That's my jack. That's
Yeah.
my dog. But all the cape in.
Yeah.
Oh,
But she
boy.
can't help it. That's
Yes,
her
she
mama.
could. Stop it. No.
It's a mama.
Don't talk that
Hi.
foolishness, but can't.
Hi. When you
Oh,
born
no,
in
no,
that.
no, leave
Hi.
that alone, Jay.
Hi.
Leave that alone, Jay.
Jay, why you like
No,
Pia?
no, Jay,
Something,
no,
whatever.
no.
Look here. There's no censorship. Oh, no, this ain't Chrissy Love Live and Raw.
Whisper
in my ear.
I can let that slide. I can let that slide.
Tell me as a personal event.
No, I can't. You go repeat.
He has a.
I
No, me? Look.
Yes, you. Pia? Hi.
Jay like PA.
No, sir.
it sounds
He
like
has a
the
personal
opposite.
vendetta.
Jay?
It's a personal.
Jay, you know I like grits. I live for it.
I give you yellow grits after the show.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's a person. Anyway, we might as well wrap up. Anyway, we done been long.
That's an hour already?
We would have been more than an hour.
I
Steven's
reached
stories
late.
were so intriguing.
I
you know
reached
what
late.
I mean?
Stephen, you need to
What
be
are
the press
people saying?
secretary
Check
for the
in with
government.
people, check in with
No,
people.
this is what I'm
See what they
saying.
say.
What I have to do is,
I didn't see anything on Facebook.
This is what
On
I-
Facebook.
I feel like-
On Facebook Live.
because
Comments?
Any
You have
comments?
plenty comments, but
All we got is
People watching this show.
Chris, you just do a good job. You want to read something up?
you know what, Greg? Look
Go
here,
ahead.
I work for you, eh? Actually, yeah, I
You
do.
put me to work here last night.
Yeah, boy, I work you like a Hebrew
I
slave.
ain't even
But Stephen, the press secretary.
no, look, the reason, my thing is that because I helped to create this situation where there is no opposition, that it is now our responsibility to hold the present government accountable.
Yeah.
Right?
That's always our responsibility.
I understand, but more so, I feel more so than ever because we know
You did it.
ain't nothing
Just for you,
gonna be
Jay.
coming off the other side.
Yeah.
They could be 4 dudes inside the corner over there, if that.
But that can look funny in the house now. When you see that
The
camera
camera ain't gonna ever be on them.
That's what I said.
We need you to go run the parliamentary channel.
Who's that?
I would love to do that actually.
Someone who don't like you, I guess. I don't know.
You say you would love to
All
do
right,
it.
Nicholas say, my computer. Lakeitra say, why Chrissy got on red? Huh?
It's
I
orange.
can't even sing the title. Actually, it is kind of orangey.
It is an orangey. It's not
Yeah.
a full red. It's not a full
You know what, Keitra? Stop picking sin. Keitra say, Greg ain't ready for his daddy. Mr. Collie is the king. Yeah, I agree. Your daddy, look here, you ain't got as much swag as your daddy, Greg.
Hey, It is what it is.
Susan say, absolutely, Greg. I hope they were paying, otherwise it was caping. LOL. Okay,
What if
Ted
you
say, yeah,
with them
Ted.
long 2 hour
Look
commercials?
here, don't blame me. Susan used my
Say
girl.
2-hour commercial.
Look here, we ain't gotta eat. Oh, nigga have time to fuck
That's
around
what
with
I
y'all.
said, I
Like.
understand. I get it.
No, Ernie did sponsor my show. He bought
That's
4
what I said.
remotes from me.
I get it.
And so we fucking should.
Hey,
Oh,
ain't nobody
Anyway.
guilty yet.
Hold on.
sorry. Excuse me.
Order.
I like to have a chicken snack with fries, extra mayonnaise. Anyway.
Remember?
Remember? What you sound like Kendall now?
Remember?
You been practicing, eh?
That is your first one.
I had a whole entire sketch, and I have
second warning.
that involved puppets, and I literally only stopped because my mom is like, "No, Stephen,
That's too far.
let him hang himself. Leave him alone."
Thank you,
Can I
yeah.
get the
Thank you,
bonus?
Miss Anna. Thanks.
No,
'Cause Steven-
thanks. I
I
want
get
to
like the bonus
Nah,
material.
but I like
Yeah, can we have the
Y'all might.
outtakes?
You guys might.
And I love the coldest. You and Inigo need to stay apart. Y'all in the naughty map 1 and 2. All right, Greg. Shireen say Brian needs to let someone else lead. He messed him up. He messed himself when he took that senator position.
Yeah, and he admit that.
Yeah.
He
Shar
apologized
say,
for it as
Cleo, this isn't on air outside of Facebook Live. It'll be shared via SoundCloud. See, I like Shar. Look here. Shar, can you upload my SoundCloud shows? Because certain people
I don't tell you.
ain't helping me.
You cost that. You should have paid the damn people.
Look here. How I could pay them and the PLP was victimizing me.
$15.
Your point? That's Wayne grocery
Yeah.
money.
Please.
That's Wayne bread money.
No,
Shut up.
No. You
Look
couldn't pay them
here.
people.
No, I couldn't.
Yes, you could.
You know, y'all think I'd be joking about these 5 years, you know.
5 years
Just
long.
'cause- just
5
'cause I
years
look-
long, you know.
Yeah.
Honestly, today I realized, because I say, and you know what? It's jokey, Chrissy. The last night before the election, I see homeboy who started up on stage and say the first person God is Chrissy Love,
Oh.
and I say,
Hold on,
I
hold on.
wonder
This
what
sissy
this
slippers
nigga
mouth
doing.
sissy.
I said, I wonder what this nigga doing now, because he was up there jumping up and down.
You say that boy talk stink about me? Good,
on
clean,
stage.
decent me.
I was there.
Look at Dwight
saw
Armbruster.
Yeah.
I gonna fuck you up.
I literally stand there and I say,
Lord, this is under the
this-
rug. I keep forgetting.
this
Sorry.
man is on stage singing gospel songs,
Yeah.
winding up himself, and all the people around you
and you
is
them
a bunch
cheering.
of godless heathens, and you know it. These man ain't. There's
Anyway,
no.
look here. You can't be no Christian and taking dick in your ass.
Wow.
Anyway, you know, Greg, let me go. People, good night. Let me go. 'Cause
Let's roll. Steven, we appreciate you for coming in.
It got really intense.
That's how y'all end?
Yeah, we wanted. I was going to get into some other stuff, but you know, Stevens and his stories are so intriguing. And
I apologize.
was always intrigued
Steven needs
by that
shows.
Kendall Major. Listen. Steven was supposed to do political garbage can, you know.
Yeah.
I wanted
But
Steven
then-
to do that.
Right, and then I got.
I
You
wanted
got-
Steven to
got
do that.
So,
carried away
Steven,
with
seriously though,
And you see, he ended up doing it anyway.
Steven, I need 1,000 because I know you got
Say-
piggity paid.
These
This
people-
1,000, Steven, remember all them time I asked you to buy me snacks at Guardian, you ain't had no money?
Because I broke. I still broke. I got to go back to school. All sorts of things.
Don't worry, that little thing coming. That little thing coming true. It
Listen.
come true clutch. That's what the young people say.
Yeah.
It
Listen.
come clutch.
Money in the clutch.
It come clutch.
I would like to not. I don't want. How do I phrase this
You're
stuff?
gonna dance around this.
Don't lie to yourself.
Politician.
I'm trying to phrase it.
Yeah.
Trying to
Lie
phrase
yourself,
it.
bro.
Trying to pull a ball.
Trying to phrase it.
I only want what I am qualified for.
That's so sweet.
Oh, thank you for letting me know the grits. See?
That is how I refer.
Better have my money. I know all your business, boy. Don't mess with me. I like to see. I like Butch Cavallo. I'm spying on you for a year with no legislation.
Oh, yeah.
Someone that pulled the file and showed it to you.
Look here, the whole cat. Remember in that scene from Oh God with Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
I mean, no, Bruce Almighty.
the
When
hell
God
is
pulled the
that?
whole file on Bruce.
What the hell is that?
Somebody who know your business.
Yes.
Wow.
That's why it's dangerous in this town.
That's
boy.
why I
You gotta
love.
be careful.
Thank you, y'all who's give me all the news.
What the flip.
Wow.
Anyhow, people, thank you for
Yeah.
tuning in. I know you all probably want to go watch Minister get swearing, your new Prime Minister.
Yeah.
You all go have fun with that.
It's been a while.
I get-
Oh no, you need to go. No,
I
you
get
need me
it.
come go. No, let me take off my earring and put on this Vaseline. You ready? Let's go get that, boy.
So let's go
I
get
know you
it.
come.
Look here, my Vaseline in the car. So when they punch you, it'll slip right off. Anyway,
Anyhow, Stephen Hanna, thank you for coming through, sir. I
No
appreciate
problem.
it.
I'm so proud of you, Steven.
Yes.
Steven,
Yes.
Steven used to help me do research. Remember I used to start on Smart on Reality
Who's the
Check?
research
That was
man?
Steven Hanna.
Yeah.
Who's the research man?
5 years. But 5 years long though, Chrissy, because like literally I was like today I say
Greg joking, he ain't know.
it literally dawned on me. Like Chrissy only was able to go to Guardian all them years ago.
Yep.
I leave Guardian like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Right? And I leave, and Chrissy's there from 2012, right? Mm-hmm. Chrissy gone there because these dudes them victimize her out of, that's a lifetime ago.
Look at him.
5 years.
You know I was eating hot dog in Brussels, bro?
You I ain't gonna say Brussels, but you think are you a fancy man?
I know you say hot dog and ramen or something like that. Ramen
No, you have to have green. Yeah.
It's a hot dog and
No, but
Brussels.
Steven, you know this. Come on, Steven. You used to be there. They used to be messing with me. We got a call today.
Anyhow, let's get out here, people.
We got plenty calls.
Thank you, folks. Jay, appreciate it as always. Chrissy.
Jay. Jay didn't vote for you, but minutes. Come here, Jay. Sit on my
Thank you.
knees so I can smack you.
Hey,
bye, people.
that's my
We can link y'all next week.
Man still went
Oh,
by
we
a
gotta do
huge-
show. We might have to do show next Wednesday.
How you changing the day?
Because I get Freeport next week.
Oh, yeah, you going away?
Yeah, I get Freeport next
Okay,
Wednesday.
I could do Wednesday.
Wednesday.
We may have to do Wednesday. I can let y'all know.
I won't be at Elizabeth this Wednesday, so I'll be available.
Yeah, I'll let y'all know. Anyhow, later, people. Next
I love
time.
these new glasses, Steven.
I actually, because they're going blind doing my new job. That's it.